Hello there, space monkeys, crazy diamonds. It's running season. I'm out running. Got my crazy shoes on. It's a little muddy, you can see. It's a little cloudy today, so I figured I'd go for a run and start the running season. Open in the bank, run for about an hour on pretty bony trails. Got quite a few rocks of this nature to negotiate throughout my trails, and I love these shoes because they keep my feet strong and they help me be present with my experience of trail running, because if you misstep and hit one of these sharp corners, it can be really painful really quickly, like this guy, for example. Kaboom! So, while I'm running, I'm thinking about some things to share with you, and one of them is something that you might be kind of upset with if I share it with you, because you can't probably get it if you're in the US, and that's this. This is a Keego bottle. That's K-E-E-G-O. Maybe you can see the label there. And these are made in Europe somewhere. Ooh, I should know where. I think they're made in the Netherlands. And I spoke to their staff. Actually, Tom Squinch gave me one of these bottles to try. And thanks, Tom's. And the bottle is amazing. The thing about this bottle that's unusual is it is made of flexible titanium. So it has an exterior coating that's grippy. There you can see the label for sure. And it's squeezy like a normal bottle. And I will tell you that you've never realized how much your water tastes like plastic until you drink out of a bottle that doesn't taste like plastic water. And I managed to get some of these bottles from Keego. I conned them into shipping them to me. By conned, I mean they weren't really psyched to ship them to the US, because the shipping costs and the practicality of them shipping to the US isn't really a thing yet for them. Or at least it wasn't. This was about 2 years ago. So I've been using this bottle for probably 2 years now, and you can see it's in great shape. And I love them. I use them all the time. I don't throw them away in races. I refill them at stops, which sometimes leads to me losing time at stops, but that's okay because hydration is important anyway. And I've only lost maybe one or two of the dozen that I got in the original shipment since I got them. But I've been using, I think I have two of these blue ones I've been using pretty much nonstop in training. And they're just an amazing product. They're really easy to clean. They stay clean even when you use sugar in them. They don't get moldy as quickly. And they have this unusual design to the top here, which is really funky when you first use it. It's, well, to be weird for a moment, it's kind of like a human nipple. But you just squeeze and the drink comes out, right? And that's it. It never leaks. So I don't really care that much because I have Enduro bottom brackets on all my bikes and they're all guaranteed for life and bomber AF. But many bottles on the market will leak sugar water and electrolyte solution down your down tube and your C tube, which goes straight into your bearings. And I have a theory that a lot of bottom brackets are destroyed from this outcome because the bottles are leaking constantly. Many bottles leak. These bottles don't leak at all. Everything comes with a con, and the con on this bottle, one, as of now, you can't get them in the US. I've actually tried to make some contacts and have them distributed here unsuccessfully. So if you're the person who has contacts to get these distributed in the US and you want to talk to Keego, reach to me and I'll put you in touch with the guys at Keego, or feel free to reach out to them directly. I would love to see this product in the US. I would carry them in my shop if I could. I believe in this product 100%. But the other con is that you'll notice that most water bottles have like an hourglass shape. So right in here, they would have like a little waistline, right? And this bottle doesn't have that. They can't manufacture, they can make it squishy titanium, but they can't manufacture a waistline in the bottle. Here, I'm gonna take off the lid so you can see what's in here. I do have my drink in here, so I don't know. Yeah, you're probably not gonna be able to see anything except a black hole. But there, maybe you can see on the rim the titanium. So when you don't have that little waistline, that little indent about 2/3 of the way, or about 1/3 of the way down the bottle doesn't sit quite flush in the cage, because a water bottle cage has a little kind of grip or tooth that sticks up and hooks onto that waistline, and that helps it from ejecting. Now, how well your bottle, this Keego bottle, will fit in your cage depends on what cages you have. I'm a Silka dealer. I love Silka products. They don't work great with Silka cages, as one example. I have Arundel cages on my bikes, and I think I've lost one bottle ever out of a cage. I don't think it was an Arundel cage. I think it was a different cage. I don't remember which bike it was on. But for me, so what happens is you slide it into the cage and it doesn't quite sit flush parallel with the down tube. It sits at like a 2-degree angle up, if that makes sense. to me, I don't care. Like, the bottle still works. I get in and out of the cage smoothly. It's not a wrestling match, but your results may vary depending on what cage you use. So those are the disclaimers on these. They're not quite cage compatible because of the shape. They do offer a fidlock design. Fidlock is a magnet system. And so they make their own cage with a fidlock that goes on the bottle. I've never tried that because knowing what I do about electromagnetic fields, I'm not wild about putting them next to my water while the water is being shaken around for hours on end. Maybe I should get over that because there's a battery in my front derailleur anyway. I don't know, but whoops, almost dropped my phone. But I'm just trying to minimize that stuff. So also, one more thing I'll tell you, I'm using this AirPod and I really don't like these things. Speaking of electromagnetic radiation in your thalamus, but on runs, I break that rule because they really are convenient for running. Having cords while you run just is an endless wrestling match. They're always falling out and stuff. So that's what I got. Normally I would use a corded headphone for stuff, but I'm breaking the rules when I go running, and that's about it. Maybe occasionally when I'm weightlifting, but usually I lift at home, so I just use speaker function if I want to listen to a podcast or some music or something. Last thing in this bottle, what do I have? Local spring water, and of course I also have Tian Chi, which is an herbal blend made by Herbworks. And I have no association with this company, but I've used their products for a long time and they make amazing stuff. It's got multiple adaptogens in it. It's a really good energetic herb blend. It makes me feel happy. It helps me feel happy. I feel happy anyway most of the time. I'm blessed in that respect. Also, it's a practice. You can practice what you feel. So just want to drop that. Tian Chi, Tianchi is how that's spelled. And you can get that at Herbworks if you want to check it out or look at the ingredients. That's herb. If you're a Canadian, like my colleague Zach, you would pronounce it herb because Canadians can't actually talk. Love you, buddy. So that's what's up. If you like this video, give me the whatever thumbs up and stuff. And I'll try to make more content like this if you find it helpful. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.